Another way of aligning objects is to use the distribute and align features. If I select a single object on my slide and then use the draw button and move up to align or distribute, I then need to select relative to slide. This is a two-stage process. So first of all, I need to select relative to a slide. Once I've done that, I can repeat the process, draw, align or distribute. I can then use these options here to align the object relative to the slide, so I can move it horizontally and vertically to the left, center or right, top, middle or bottom. For example, if I align it to the right hand side, the object jumps and aligns itself to the right hand side of the slide. I'll do a few more to show you. Draw, align or distribute, move it to the center, jumps to the center of the slide horizontally, and one more, align or distribute, I'll move it to the top of the slide. So you can move the objects around the slide there, knowing that they're going to be in very fixed positions. But this gets even better when we select more than one object. If I just click and drag around the outside of these three boxes, that's a quick way of selecting them all at the same time. Once I've got them all selected, again it's using the same feature, draw, align or distribute. Again I can do the align them left, center and right to the slide and top, middle and bottom. Let's align them to the center of the slide, and you can see how they've all jumped, so their center position is in the exact center of the slide. What we can then also do is use the distribute, and what that does, distribute horizontally and vertically, what that does is it sorts out the spacing between the objects for us to make those distributed nice and evenly. So for this I want to distribute them vertically, and you can see then that I've got a nice even space between the top of the slide and the first object, and then between each object and the bottom of the slide. So get yourself a few objects on the screen and have a play around with draw, align or distribute, aligning them to the edges of the slide, or distributing them so the spaces are all nice and even. And also, especially when we're working with more than one object, if we take off the relative to slide, then those objects will position themselves relative to themselves. Just show you that. Take the tick off relative to slide, and this time when we align or distribute to the left, instead of going to the left hand side of the slide, they're working to the left hand side of the leftmost part of those three objects.